There were two brothers that lived on the same farm. They had inherited this farm, and so they shared everything equally. You know, the produce and the profit from the farm, they would divide it exactly in half. One of them was single, and the other one had a wife and some children. And one day, the brother who was single was thinking to himself, and he was saying, you know, I don't know that it's fair that we are splitting everything half and half, because I've just got myself to take care of. And my brother has his wife and all those children. He needs more than I do. So that night, he went to the barn, his barn, and he took a sack of grain, and he went across the field to where his brother's house was at, and his brother's barn was at, and he put that sack of grain in his brother's barn. And he kept doing that. And in the meantime, his brother had a thought. His brother says, you know, I'm not sure that it's really fair that we should be dividing everything equally between my brother and I, because after all, you know, I've got a wife and children, and they can take care of me. When I get old, you know, they're going to take care of me. But my brother, he doesn't have anybody. He's going to need more to, you know, he's going to need a pension. You know, he's going to need more later on in life. So I know what I'll do. So that night he went to his barn, and he took a sack of grain, and he went across the field to where his brother's barn was, and he put it in his brother's barn. And so it went for weeks, months, years, until one night they both got up at the same time and went to the barn at the same time, and were crossing that field at the same time, carrying a grain with their heads kind of down, and they bumped into each other, and they looked up, and they had a sudden realization, because they had been wondering, why is it that the grain in my barn never seems to be diminishing? And they dropped their sacks, and they embraced. And then the night sky lit up, and a voice came out of the sky. And it said, this is the place where I shall build my temple. Because where brothers meet in love, God's presence shall forever be. Thank you for listening to my story.